The June 22nd, 2015 meeting of the Intergovernmental Relations Committee will now come to order. Will the clerk please call the roll?
Mr. Daniele? Here. Mr. Haney? Here. Chairman Michike?
Here.
Ms. Taylor? Here. Mr. Wilcox? Here.
Is there anyone signed up for the public forum?
There is not.
Is there anyone present who is not signed up to speak who would like to address the committee at this time? Seeing none. The next item on the agenda is the approval of minutes. You have the May 20th, 2015 minutes before you. They will stand approved unless the clerk is notified of any changes by the end of the day. Next item on the agenda is new business. Mr. Clerk.
Referral 15-187, authorized.
Moved by Legislator Taylor, second by Legislator Daniele. Is there any discussion? Legislator Haney.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Through the chair, the amounts that are stated per county, are these fixed amounts or are they up to amounts? I mean, by that I mean, like, will Genesee County pay us $71,667 regardless of how much work we do for them? Or is there a fee schedule and the contract is for up to $71,000?
Through the chair.
Through you, Mr. Chairman, John Clark from the Crime Lab. Those are fixed rates regardless of how much is submitted or work done.
Okay, thank you. And a second question through the chair. Since they're fixed rates, how were the amounts determined?
Through you, Mr. Chairman, the rates were determined based on submissions and cases completed in the prior years.
And a third, I assume they've also been fixed price contracts in the past. How have the fixed prices, like in 2014, compared to what the fixed contract amount was for 2014? Are we generally whole, or are we under? Or?
Through you, Mr. Chairman, the amount for this year is flat. In other words, it is the same as 2014.
But then my question is, how did we make out in 2014? Did these amounts cover? I mean, I assume we have a fee schedule for the services. Did these amounts cover our fees or not?
Through you, Mr. Chairman, the amounts did cover the analysis completed. However, we're looking at different ways in determining our costs. In other words, we used to figure a average cost per case. Now we want to break it down per service area or forensic discipline.
I may be extra thick this evening, but through the chair, I'm not understanding whether these fixed amounts last year covered our costs of providing these services.
Through you, Mr. Chairman, yes, they did cover the cost.
Thank you.
Is there any other discussion? Seeing none. All those in favor, please signify by saying aye. Aye. All opposed? None. Item carries. Next item on the agenda.
Referral 15-196, authorized the jurisdictional transfer.
Moved by Legislator Daniele, seconded by Legislator Taylor. Legislator Haney.
Mr. Chairman, through the chair, what is the condition of the section of John Street that we are going to be assuming?
Through the chair, Scott Leatherstitch with the Monroe County Department of Transportation. It is in very good condition.
So we won't we won't be needing to do work on this in the next couple of years?
No, sir.
Okay. And a second question through the chair. I looked on a county highway map today, and it may not have had all the roads on it, but it looked like this end of John Street was a dead end, is it?
Through the chair, this section, it originally was a dead end. It was constructed by the town, or I shouldn't say by the town, it was constructed by developers and then dedicated as a town road, which is normal under circumstances like that. It previously was dead-ended. Since then, Monroe County undertook a project to extend that road from the end of that cul-de-sac down to Lehigh Station Road. That project was completed at the end of 2012. So this section of road actually was sandwiched between two county sections, John Street to the north from Bailey Road to Jefferson, and then John Street to the south from the cul-de-sac to Lehigh Station Road.
Oh, so through the chair, we're actually going to be connecting two pieces of John Street that are already county roads?
That's correct.
Thank you.
Any other discussion? All those in favor, please signify by saying aye. Any opposed? Item carries. Are there any other matters to come before this committee? There being no other matters, the June 22nd, 2015 meeting of the Intergovernmental Relations Committee stands adjourned. The next meeting of the Intergovernmental Relations Committee is scheduled for July 29th, 2015.